Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Shinkansen.
In this video we're taking the quintessential Japanese high-speed train on Japan's most popular bullet train route, the Tokaido Shinkansen. I'll help you navigate Tokyo's sprawling station, show you how to buy and collect tickets, and look at the onboard experience. There's plenty of sights along the way as we celebrate the Shinkansen's 60th birthday. So step aboard this incredible piece of technology for a journey across the Japanese countryside. Hello and welcome to Tokyo's main intercity railway station, Tokyo Station, here in the heart of the world's biggest city. Today we're going to be travelling down to Nagoya on the Shinkansen, also known as a bullet train. It's about a 2-hour journey and we're going to be travelling in the first class car, which is called the green car. This is Japan's busiest railway station in terms of train movements, with 4,000 trains arriving and departing each day. If you're travelling from here, I recommend getting early because once you go inside and down to the lower concourse, it's a huge and sprawling area. It takes a long time to find your way around and it's quite daunting. Okay, let's head inside and pick up our tickets. Tokyo Station opened in 1914 as the terminus for the railway linking Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka and Kobe. That's a conventional narrow gauge line with a top speed of 130 km per hour. But in 1964, just in time for the Olympic Games, the world's first high-speed railway opened, and that's the line we're taking today. The main station consists of 10 island platforms serving 20 tracks, raised above street level and running in a north-south direction. I'm travelling with a Japan Rail Pass, so that will give me access inside the gated area, which is actually a really large area. There are ticket machines located throughout the station. You can buy tickets here, but if you have a JR Pass, you can reserve your seats online and then collect your seat reservations when you need them. The yellow coloured machines are credit card only, whereas the green ones also accept cash. You can select English as well as Chinese or Korean. All seats in the green car or first class car must be reserved. You need to enter your passport number when using a JR Pass at a ticket machine. The seat reservation is free with a JR Pass but costs a few hundred yen otherwise. As you can see here, I have seat reservations for other trips too. I'll only print the ones I need today.
Please take your ticket. Thank you very much.
It's easy to get lost here. At 182,000 square metres, it's bigger than all but the largest shopping centre in Australia or the UK. That's our train departing from track 15, or platform 15 as Australians and Brits would call it. Depending which entrance you use, you'll generally need to go through 2 gate lines to reach the Shinkansen. Don't forget to pick up your pass. So this is inside the ticketed area, which is really incredible because in most stations the ticketed area is relatively small. It's sort of the outside area that's big, but here in Tokyo Station, both the ticketed area and the non-ticketed area are huge. There are so many different lines that come here, a lot of different Shinkansen lines. So you have to find the right one for your Shinkansen. There are several Shinkansen lines serving Tokyo. I'm travelling on the Tokaido Shinkansen, which also heads down to Kyoto and Osaka. You'll also find some of the commuter JR lines here, such as the Yamanote line. The Tokaido route takes its name from the ancient road connecting Kyoto with Edo, now Tokyo, via Nagoya. You just look for the little Shinkansen symbol. The blue one is the Tokaido. You can see there's also a green one for the Hokkaido and other Shinkansen lines. Some of the key destinations are displayed on the signage on the stairs there. There's also a lot of food and other stores here, so you don't have to get food before you enter the ticketed area. There's loads of options here at the station. And of course famous for the Bento Boxes, or Ekiben as they're called. As you can see, today it's a Saturday morning, it's about 8:30 a.m. and it's already incredibly busy. And so there'll be more gates once you want to go through to your specific gates for the Shinkansen lines, as opposed to the standard JR commuter lines, which is the area we're in at the moment. But before we go through there, maybe we want to find something to eat. And this is an Ekiben store. So these are bento boxes that are designed to take on the trains with you. This is how busy it can get at Tokyo Station, so you better be comfortable with crowds. Also, you can buy tickets from the JR ticket offices. There are multiple offices here, but I would say you have to allow a lot of time because the queues can be quite long. As we can see here for the Shinkansen JR line ticket, I think it's the JR Central queue there. It's quite long and it can be longer than this. Okay, let's head to track 15. We're travelling on the Hikari 505. Hikari is the stopping pattern that the train has, whether it stops everywhere or it stops very infrequently, like an express. The faster, the more expensive. So you can see boarding is very organised. Our train's already here, and you line up in these areas that are marked on the platform. We're in carriage 8.
Through 6, 15, 16. This train will stop at all stations before Shinagawa.
So this is car 8. It's a reserved seat carriage, and it's got the little cloverleaf symbol, which indicates it's a green car or first class car. A 4-leaf clover is of course a symbol of good fortune. So we have to join this little queue here. We can't board until the cleaning crew has finished. The indicators above each door show you the train number, departure time, destination and whether it's a green car. It alternates between Japanese and English. Today we're travelling on an N700S series Shinkansen, the S being short for Supreme. There are more than 50 of these trains in operation. A 16-car set can accommodate more than 1,300 people. These trains are capable of running up to 300 km per hour, but are limited to 285 km per hour on the line we'll be using today. The N700S can tilt, allowing higher speeds on curves. We're sitting in car 8.
The green car features 2x2 seating. All seating faces the direction of travel.
12D.
The sound insulation is really good. Let's take a look around the seat. There's a seat pocket with a bit of space for personal belongings. There's a coat hook. And another one here. The Shinkansen has very large windows. This controls the electric seat recline. I think we're about to depart, so let's pause the seat review. Here's a look at our route. This train will make 6 stops before we reach Nagoya. Let's look at the other seat features. There's a reading light. There's a power outlet for Japanese plugs. In here is a mini table, ideal for drinks. In addition, there's a full-size pull-down tray table This is my breakfast. I'm not sure what's so special about it, but there's something really joyous about eating and drinking on a train. We arrive at our first stop in southwest Tokyo. Shinagawa is one of Japan's oldest stations, although nothing remains of the original structure. Used by about 1 million passengers a day, this is the 9th busiest railway station in Japan. Because we're in the green car, a crew member hands out towelettes which are customarily used before eating. This river marks the border between the Tokyo and Kanagawa prefectures. Ten minutes later, we're slowing down for our next stop. It's surprising how much space there is on the overhead racks. You can accommodate big suitcases. If you don't think you can lift your suitcase up here or it's too big, then you should reserve the seats at the rear of any carriage, which gives you exclusive access to the space behind those seats to store your luggage. Shin means new. The original Yokohama station is about 5 kilometres away, close to Yokohama port. The station opened when the Tokaido Shinkansen opened. The surrounding area was completely rural at the time. Free Wi-Fi is available. You need to register with an email address or social media account. I found the Wi-Fi to work intermittently. It's impressive how quickly the train accelerates. The green cars use active suspension, further improving ride quality compared to ordinary class cars. The N700 series Shinkansen can reach 270 km per hour in just 3 minutes. This, combined with the train's ability to take curves more quickly thanks to its 1-degree tilt, allow the fastest Nozomi services to travel between Tokyo and Osaka in 2 hours and 22 minutes. You can make a day trip to Hakone using the all-stops Kodama Shinkansen and getting off at Odawara. At the time of filming, there was a trolley service in the green car. However, this has since been discontinued as people tend to buy food before boarding, such as I have. However, you can still use a QR code to order refreshments to your seat in the green car. There are dozens of tunnels on this route. The tunnels help ensure gentle curves, allowing the Shinkansen to operate at higher speeds. While there has never been a derailment or collision on the Shinkansen, Mishima was the scene of the first fatality on the Tokaido Shinkansen. A 17-year-old student died after his finger got stuck in a closing door in 1995. Changes to the door mechanism were made as a result. Each seat has a footrest, which can be adjusted by stepping on the side pedal. Mount Fuji should be somewhere over there, but unfortunately it's covered by cloud. But stick around, there should be views on the way back. Japanese trains have brilliant passenger information systems. For example, this Shinkansen tells you the stations you are passing through so you know where you are. The white bridge we can see is an aqueduct. The bridge we're crossing is well known among train spotters for the views it offers of Shinkansen when Mount Fuji is out. Book a seat on the right-hand side when heading from Tokyo towards Kyoto and Osaka for your best chance of seeing Mount Fuji. Here's the timetable for our train. After Nagoya, the train continues to Kyoto, Osaka and Okayama. Listen closely to the English announcements on the Tokaido Shinkansen and see if you can work out where her accent is from.
Welcome to the Shinkansen. This is the Hikari Super Express, bound for Okayama.
If you haven't worked it out, this example might help.
To mark this year's National Railway Day, we're wishing the Shinkansen a very happy 60th birthday.
Japan has let my dreams come true, so Japanese don't realise it's an Australian voice. And so I feel really proud for my country, Australia. Welcome to the Shinkansen. This is the Nozomi Super Express bound for Shin Osaka Station.
And in a neat little coincidence, Donna Burke celebrated her 60th birthday in 2024, just like the Shinkansen. Each seat has an inbuilt reading light. We're now arriving in Shizuoka, which is the capital of the prefecture of the same name. We're roughly halfway between Tokyo and Nagoya. Our train stops here for about 5 minutes. This is to allow the fastest Shinkansen services on the line to pass us, the Nozomi. You'll find a magazine in the seat pocket, but it's mostly in Japanese. You'll also find the Shinkansen timetable and route map. There's also a laminated information card that explains how to use the at-seat refreshment ordering service. Please note this service is only available in the green car. The crew come through periodically to collect rubbish. Most Shinkansen on this section of the route are operated by JR Central. Time for a look through the rest of the train. We'll check out the toilets later. This used to be a smoking room, but was taken out of use in March 2022. Smoking rooms were abolished from all Shinkansen lines in March 2024. This is standard class. They're generally called ordinary cars. Given the wide loading gauge or width of Shinkansen trains, seating is in a 3x2 arrangement. The seats are pretty comfortable, although like on a plane, I wouldn't want to be in a middle seat. This is a reserved car, meaning a seat reservation is required. Let's head to an unreserved car, meaning you don't need a seat reservation. The oversized baggage compartment is reserved for passengers in specific seats. Here you can see how passengers in the back rows can use the space behind them for large suitcases. Every single seat in this section of the train is occupied, with some passengers standing in the vestibule. So in peak times it pays to get a seat reservation. Let's head back to my seat in car 8. Time for a loo review. Welcome to the toilet on the Shinkansen. Hello. We've got a little basin, but this isn't the main basin for washing your hands, which is outside. See, we've got a toilet. It has bidet functions, so you can make sure your bottom is properly cleaned. Adjust the water pressure as well, and it's probably heated, I'd expect. They almost always are. Other than that, it's a fairly standard toilet. So you've got a baby change table. You can put the seat up without having to touch it. And this is the basin for washing your hands. It's got a little mirror as well. As is usual with a lot of Japanese toilets, there's no hand dryer. Some people bring their own towel. And also we have here the men's urinal, which you do find on Japanese trains. Essentially all Japanese trains are silent carriages, so you shouldn't talk when you're in the seated area. If you want to take a phone call or make a phone call, you come out
into the vestibule here, and it's okay to talk here.
We're paralleling the conventional version of this Shinkansen, the Tokaido Main Line, which runs between Tokyo and Kobe. The line we're travelling on, the Tokaido Shinkansen, is the most used Shinkansen line in Japan. Typically, there are 16 trains per hour, that's one every 4 minutes in each direction. With a length of 213 kilometres, this is Japan's 9th longest river. It doesn't matter how many times it happens, I'm still impressed by the speed with which we pass other Shinkansen. Green class features a seat warming function. The train crew bow when entering or leaving each carriage. This station was rebuilt in 1926, but burnt down during bombing of Hamamatsu in World War II. The station was rebuilt in 1948, with the Shinkansen arriving in 1964. The station underwent massive reconstruction in the late 1970s. There are Japanese power sockets, but no USB outlets. These wet hand towels, or shibori, are used to clean your hands before eating. I love this custom. Time to try this Ekiben. We're scheduled to wait here for about 4 minutes to allow 2 faster Nozomi services to overtake us. We're on the move again. Oishii! There are pull-down blinds.
Let's check the recline function. So it's electric. Pretty decent.
This lake is now more of a lagoon, being connected to the Pacific Ocean by a channel. If considered a lake, it's the 10th largest in Japan by area. The lake is also a commercial source of eel, oysters and soft-shelled turtles. We pass an incredible mix of areas from urban to industrial to rural. And just like that, we're approaching Nagoya. Nagoya is the 4th most populous city in Japan. The city grew rapidly following the Meiji Restoration in 1868, becoming a major industry hub and manufacturing centre. A final look at the seats. Nagoya is one of the world's largest train stations by floor area and houses the headquarters of the Central Japan Railway Company, commonly known as JR Central. The Shinkansen platforms are at the bottom of the screen. Nagoya is a popular destination, with lots of passengers getting off here. This is a great place to do some train spotting. So how much is a ticket? I was travelling on a Japan Rail Pass, so the trip, including seat reservations, was covered by that. Although the JR Pass only covers the Hikari and Kodama services, with their slightly longer journey times, not the faster Nozomi, which is about 20 minutes faster than our train and an hour quicker than the Kodama, which serves every station. But if you buy a single ticket between Tokyo and Nagoya, it will set you back almost 18,000 yen in the green car, or 14,000 yen in an ordinary car. You can save a bit extra by taking a gamble in an unreserved car. There's Donna again.
It was a really enjoyable and comfortable journey. It's incredible how quick these trains get up to speed, how comfortable the ride is, very smooth, great suspension. You wouldn't realise you're travelling close to 300 kilometres per hour. If you visit Japan, you need to travel on the Shinkansen. It's something distinctively Japanese, and they were really the inventors of the high-speed train. So yeah, it's great.
If you're in or passing Nagoya, I highly recommend visiting JR Central's Railway Museum, SCMaglev and Railway Park. The museum takes you on a journey through time, covering the development of high-speed rail in Japan, starting with steam trains and conventional trains, through to experimental Shinkansen, the various generations of the bullet train, and ending with the maglev. There are train simulators, including one in which you're the train conductor, responsible for opening and closing the doors. The museum features 39 full-size railway vehicles in addition to simulators and model railways. Back to the real thing. Here's my Shinkansen back to Tokyo. This is an earlier model Shinkansen than the one we took earlier, so the interior is different too.
That's the full recline.
You'll find useful information about the location of amenities on the seat backs. This train doesn't have Wi-Fi. The sun is setting. How cool is it to be able to make a round trip of close to 700 kilometres in one day like this, all in comfort? And we're rewarded. Mount Fuji has made an appearance. And another view after dark. In my next video, we're back in Australia for a much more leisurely rail journey.
It's a 4-day, 3-night adventure across southeastern Australia.
Starting in Brisbane and ending in Adelaide. Yes, this is the Great Southern. You may have seen the video I've already made about this train, but this time we're heading in the opposite direction, with different stops, more nights on board, and we're in a twin sleeper cabin instead of a single. As always, I'll cover the scenery and experiences along the route, including in the Hunter Valley and in Melbourne, as well as the food and drink in the dining and lounge cars. So be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. Hope to see you then.